And I had a patient last night that had another unsuccessful study. Why does that happen?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Today we're going to look into why studies are unsuccessful.
So how are we going to figure out what happened with this study?
I think we should try and pretend like we're doing a sleep study. 1 second. Let's dig in. Okay, so I've started putting on all my sensors. I've got all my icons green, as you can see, and I can see that I'm ready for my study. So now I can go to bed.
No. You need to go a little bit farther in. So this screen is just to help you see that the sensors are working.
Oh.
But if you read at the bottom, it does say to press the next button.
Great, I'll push next now. Okay, it looks like I'm ready to go to sleep, so hit start study.
Yes.
Perfect.
Your study is starting. So now you can go to bed.
So my night has started. Now, at any time, I should be able just to get up and make myself a snack, maybe if I'm hungry, go use the bathroom, all those things, or I can just stand up and walk away.
Ideally, you should pause the study. This
Pause
way
it.
we don't get
You mean with the big blue pause button
blue
there?
pause button.
Okay, and it says
It'll
my...
tell you your study is paused. And if you want, you can also use the pause and resume button on the recorder.
Okay, and when would I resume my study?
So when you come back to bed, you're just going to click and hit resume.
And now I'm going again.
And now you can go back to sleep.
Now, I haven't lost any time at this point then, right? It's not like is it just picking up right where it left
It's going
off?
to pick up right where it left off and give you 30 minutes to fall back to sleep.
Got it. As we mentioned, if you don't resume the study from this screen, it will not pick up any data. So you will just have a lot of pause time on your study and no time to actually submit for an active sleep.
Definitely. Another place you could use the pause or resume is when you're doing a theranostic study and you're feeling the trays move. You can hit the pause and resume, and then the device will give you 30 more minutes to fall back to sleep.
What is this? It's waking me up. I'm trying to sleep here. What's going on?
So it's going to give you an error message, and it's going to tell you, in this case, that the oximeter is not connected.
Ah, I see, because I do that a lot when I sleep and all of a sudden it just falls off. I should have used tape.
That's why we tell you to use
So
tape.
what do I do? Do I just put it back on my
Put
finger
it
to
back
fix
on,
Okay.
and once you put it back on, it registers. It'll stop beeping.
Okay, so what if I feel like I just want to end my study at that point? Could I hit the end study button?
You could, but the study will most likely be unsuccessful due to inadequate time.
Got it. With theranostic studies, you may also experience airflow alerts that are going to happen. Airflow alerts will happen when it can't detect any inspiration through the candle.
So before you send the device home with a patient with a theranostic study, it's important to check that the patient doesn't have a deviated septum, that they're not a mouth breather, and just to be sure that they can breathe through their nose while laying down. A great way to test this is to lay them flat on their back and have them breathe through their nose only for about a minute. This way you can figure out if they can breathe through their nose. Just asking the patient usually doesn't work because everyone's going to say, of course I can breathe through my nose, it's not a problem at all, and then they can't.
Another common misconception, sometimes people feel that they can reuse their cannula, maybe even clean it, put it under some water. That's never recommended. These are single-use devices or single-patient use devices. So if there's moisture detected in it, it's probably going to give off some kind of an alert or something on the device when you're trying to do a study.
So don't wash the cannula.
So remember, if you ever want to end the study, it's going to tell you when you hit the end study button how much time left you have before you should be ending your study.
If the patient does end their study early, you'll see this screen which will let them know that their night was unsuccessful and that they will need to repeat the study night on the following evening. So please remember that even if your patient has an unsuccessful night, that they can just restart the study the next night. There's nothing you need to reset or redo. Just have the patient do the study night the next night, and hopefully their night will be successful.
Great. Thanks so much. If you have any other questions, please call or email us. Subscribe to our channels. Look for more of our episodes coming in the series.
Bye-bye.
Bye.